Next day we put up a board there. Welcome to Pakistan. No passport required. Bash on regardless.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was you.
I can show you that photograph.
Yes, yes.
That was a terrific. It became a tourist point. Everyone will come and take a photograph.
Army engineers are a special breed of men.
My jeep was hit by fire from a Pakistani aircraft. My driver died. My radio operator died. Jeep was blown up, but nothing happened to me.
War or other operations, they are the first ones to face the enemy because they clear the minefields so that our infantry and armor can cross over.
My formation commander asked, "What about our tanks?" So I said, "Sir, we are sending them in." And then I started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He said, "What the hell are you counting?" I said, "I'm counting the tail lights of the tanks." I said, "Sir, 11 tanks have crossed, and those blazing tail lights of the tanks was a beautiful sight for me."
These brave men face two enemies at the same time. One is the enemy firing at them, and the second enemy is the mine itself. Any mistake will blow them up.
Where I was sitting and controlling the battle, I stood up to stretch my legs. A direct hit came and it blew up my sleeping bag, my radio set.
But that doesn't stop them. Their motto is Sarvatra, everywhere. First in, last out. Salute to these brave hearts. He not only guessed correctly where the Pakistan army would have laid the minefields in the Basantar sector, but also got it cleared in 4 hours flat, which the Pakistanis had thought will take India at least 2 days to clear.
They were given such a hot reception that between 7 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, their entire one armored brigade was destroyed. By their own reckoning and acceptance, they lost something like 55 tanks. Every man who goes in knows that he is walking into the enemy fire. He may be hit, he may get injured, he may die. If you are not inoculated, you are not used to war, no amount of seeing on the movies and all that can replicate what happens on the battlefield.
I said, "We haven't come here to sleep. We've come here to destroy you."
Hi, this is Ruchi Singh.
We decimated a particular Pakistani battalion, and that night we took 32 heads with our kukris.
Oh.
And those who ran away passed it on to the rest of them that don't mess with the Gorkhas, you're liable to lose your head.
He cut his own leg. I can't get over this fact. He cut his own leg.
So the leg was in a mess. I didn't like the look of it, and I decided that it's not going to be useful to me anymore, and I might as well cut it off.
He was part of the first heliborne operation by the Indian Army.
We were throwing grenades. Now one grenade hit the wall and bounced back. A grenade has a 4-second fuse. If it burst, all of us would have got wounded, some of us would have died. So I caught the grenade and threw it back.
First war disabled officer of the Indian Army to command a battalion.
Courage and leadership is there every moment of your life.
He personifies the Shetwood motto.
When we go into battle, every officer and soldier knows he may never come back alive. So, the quality of leadership has to be very high. And therefore, the Indian Army officer always leads from the front.
He will always be known for his immense courage in the 1971 war.
When they capture a prisoner, instead of treating him according to the Geneva Conventions, you know what happened to Lieutenant Kalia?
For his services to the nation, he has been awarded with Ati Vishis Seva Medal, Sena Medal.
And he came to attention and he saluted me and he said, "Janab, agar हमारी फौज में भारत ऐसे अफसर थे, ये दिन हम नहीं देखना था." So that was a tribute of a Pakistani jester to the Indian Army officer and his men.
I'm talking about none other than Major General Ian Cardozo.
BBC correspondent made a mistake and he said that a brigade of Gorkhas has landed. That's right.
I want to know what a soldier wants from the nation.
The soldier wants from the nation basically is a four-letter word.